All right, so there are lots of people leaving at this point. It is 4:09, and this is about the time that you will start to see some of the ride timelines drop, because especially in the heat of the summer, oh, it's brutal if you've been staying outside and if you haven't made your way into air conditioning for good lengths of time to be able to relax. So, we are headed back to Galaxy's Edge. We have the DAS pass. It was for 2:13, but 2:15 was our lunch reservation. So we are now going to go back and do it now, and because we'll show them the screenshot if there's any concerns, but we're not rushing because wow, that was a lot of food, really good food. It'll be in a separate vlog. I'll try to link it in here at some point or in the bottom in the description below probably, but impressive food. That fried chicken, gluten-free fried chicken, so juicy and tender, so marvelous, but you have to go in ahead of time and request it. You can't just show up that day. Well, you can show up that morning, and that's when you go. Once they've opened at 11 o'clock, go over and let them know you're going to order it, how many people want it. You need to know that in advance, and they will get it ready so it's there for you. So good. So good. Just saying. So we're going to head back into Galaxy's Edge. You've seen this walk already, so we're just going to do it, and we'll see you when we're inside.
This is the group I've been waiting for, yes. Come in. I have an opportunity for you all that is bad, dangerous. I was going to say profitable. You think I'm so heartless I would send my friends to danger?
Pre-show is back.
You insult my honor. And believe me, I'm very little honor to insult.
Alright guys, so this is it post-COVID. They still are limiting, I guess, the number of people in here, so it's not super crowded. Now granted, we are on the DAS side, so I don't know if they're doing this for social distancing or something else, but we're doing okay. I will pilot. Do you want to be the pilot? Okay, so you get to shoot or hit the buttons in the back. We're getting our stuff together. I'm gonna go on light speed. Let me see if I got any better than I used to be. Here we go. All right, guys, we're gonna see if this actually works.
Engineers. Automatic repair engaged.
All right, guys, I have no idea if you can see it.
The flashing button to take off.
That's you, babe. Oh, that's me. Sorry.
To fly right and left.
That's road.
Pilot on the right. Pull back on the stick to fly.
Road.
And push forward to fly down. Only one gunner. Oh, got a good shot. Weapons are online.
Whoa, honey. Let's stay up.
Pilot, hit the boosters.
That's you, baby. Boost.
Now let's go get that Croatia.
Woo!
Make the jump to light speed.
I just jumped. Woo! That's my favorite part. Okay, not so gentle, honey, or I'm gonna puke on you.
They've locked onto us. Take evasive action. Open fire.
Hold the button down. Don't ever let it go.
There it is.
Over, lady. There we go.
Oh, my friends, that could have been much worse.
Yeah, but actually, it's
Okay.
yeah.
It's much worse.
Whoa! No, that was me, sorry. No, I went the wrong direction, but there you go.
Yes.
We got one.
Excellent, my friends. The power of the ship. Well,
All right, up. Oh, God, ow!
the train.
Over. Gentle. Over. Oh, my God. Up and over, lady. That's all you.
The center.
You, go to my side. We gotta go between those open lights. There we go. All right, center. There you go. Ah!
Well, it's harder than it looks. Things are getting too hot. We've got to get out of here. Yes, a distraction. Fire the missiles at the train. Hurry. Lieutenant, hit the boosters. Boost.
And up we go.
We think they're dying. Let's get out of here.
Oh, no, ow. Up.
Yes, Chewie will.
Oh,
pilot
ow,
us
ow,
in.
ow. Oh, God.
You retrieve
Okay, he took
one
it.
container of coaxium. This will greatly help the resistance. You have heard the First Order and made Chewie proud.
Wait, did we
Now
only
have
get
to
one?
buy.
We only got one.
Prophet, your cut minus what you owe me for.
Yeah, we kept hitting
Falcon
things, honey.
is- Oh, that is rough.
I don't even think you can see it. All right.
My YouTuber just had it.
Dancing guy isn't here.
I am sad. I like Dancing Guy.
Me too. Dancing guy is
He
kind of
dances
fabulous.
the whole entire time like this while you're on the spinning.
I did do a vlog where I filmed him, and I'll put that footage in if I can do it in an iCard. If not, I'll put it in the link down below because we loved him. We loved him.
He was so
great.
fun.
He really was.
What was the dancing guy?
He's one of the DJs.
All right, we're ready for one. Where did she go?
He went that way.
We gotta find her. We gotta film her. Not bad. We are now looking at 5:30 on a Thursday, height of the summer. And you can see like there's a bit of a backup of a crowd there. But I will say now that the social distancing has been taken out, like all this Linky Dog line is gone, there is a storm that is on its way. But hopefully we will either be in or already leaving by that point and we should be okay. We shall see. But we're gonna go in now. So the normal DAS way was not working, so they're sending us a new way. We're going up a ramp, and we're going into the regular room, but we came from the back side. That's kind of cool. I have no idea what we're going to be getting in terms of what vehicles we're in, but we'll tell you about it when we're done. I'm going to try to do what I can to teach Arleen how some of this stuff works. We're excited. So if you can't transfer, this is what they do. They pull out the center and then they put in something to hook you in place. That's like awesome. So they pull one section out and then they let you just shoot from the other side. That's pretty incredible. And you drive straight in. That's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna let them do their job. We probably don't want to be filming them all that, but that's and they even hid the rampy thingy stuff in there. That's where they put the other seat, was in that beautiful multicolored box, so you don't even see it. So that's so amazing. So cool, guys. Hi guys. So I try filming this all the time and it usually is crappy. I'm also gonna be screaming directions at her. All right, so I'm gonna be screaming things. I hope you'll be able to hear me. I know it's not a guarantee. So the track will bend out to let us in. See, it turns red there. Now what?
Hey, you Midway Maniacs! Mr. Potato Head here.
Yeah, all right, so look at this, guys. This is the awesomest thing. Now it's gonna put us in the track. Ready? Whee! And then once we come through, it switches back. Whoa, sorry, that's probably busy. All right, guys. What happens? You know what, guys? I'm going to turn you off so we can actually do this and I can teach you. Talk to you later. I got Beaver again. You got Bunny. Hi, guys. All right, so we are getting ready to leave Hollywood Studios. We made it into the car before the rain hit. It is 6:31. Dinner is at 7:45. We may or may not hit sprinkles beforehand. But yeah, we made it in. The Skyliner's not running. We're tired, but that's okay. We have dinner at Morimoto's Asia tonight. Can't wait. SPURN! SPURN the balloon! SPURN! 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 I will never ride that balloon. It is lightning today. SPURN! I am in the hotel room, off my feet. It's early. We ended up luckily changing our reservation for dinner tomorrow at Morimoto Asia to a little bit earlier. And yeah, my feet hurt. They're tired. And Flame's about to go take a shower, so I thought I'd hang out and chat with you for a little while. And then I have to do some math. So tired. Hurt a lot. But it's okay. We've been having a great day. Hollywood Studios, I think the only things that we didn't do were Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster, because the person we were with who does have the DAS doesn't go on those, and I don't go on those, so there's only one person who's going to do it, but we're saving those for our cohort. Okay, so Morimoto was a challenge, only because of all of our food allergies. So we had one person, which is me, with the gluten, crustacean, and chickpea allergies. We had a second person with a gluten and soy allergy. Yes, soy at an Asian restaurant. I know. And then the third person had a keto issue where they needed to eat keto. So the poor waitress spends, 20 minutes with us just trying to figure out what we can actually get. Oh, I can get you that sauce. Oh, no, that actually has soy in it. I can get you this sauce. Oh, no, I can't do that. Oh, I can. Oh, no. And she went back and forth to the chef like 2 or 3 times to ask what we could have. I got my boribap again. So good. And the person who shouldn't have soy had a taste of it. She may pay for it later. All the food that we got was very good, but it was a challenge to figure it out. So our keto person got duck with sauteed vegetables and a very basic sauce. My gluten soy person got a fried rice that they seasoned, but not with soy sauce. And I had the boribap. I also got a miso soup, which was lovely. And the gluten soy person ordered the sushi, the tuna sushi, which had a spicy mayo on it because they said the spicy mayo was okay. And then it arrived at the table with no spicy mayo, just like plain tuna rice with nori around it. And she was like, is the sauce in there? Like, she took a bite of it. She's like, is it in there? He went, oh, yeah, no, it actually has soy in it. And she was like, I don't want this. This is bland. I mean, it's just fish. And that was unfortunate. I think that was probably the worst part of it. It's just the struggle. And we would have been fine if she said, listen, we can't, the mayo, it doesn't work for what you're doing. Then she could have had a chance to change her order or cancel the order. But this way they wasted food, because she wasn't going to eat it. But the food that we did eat was very tasty, with the exception of the blandness of that. If it had been normal, probably would have been fine. And it's okay for gluten, just not for soy allergies. But the drinks were lovely. I had a Thai iced tea. I had a drink called a White Lily, which was a vodka-based drink, a creamy vodka-based drink that was really nice. And Flame had the Manhattan East, which was the specialty bourbon Maker's Mark that Morimoto's chef has made for them. It's special barrels. The same way that the Mickey Special Bourbon is over at Ale and Compass and at Grand Floridian and Topolino's Terrace. I think those are the only places you can get it. So it's that kind of thing. It's Morimoto's specialty bourbon. I didn't like it as much. The Mickey Special Bourbon is just so good. So good. But the dinner was lovely, and it really wasn't expensive for the three of us with all of that food and the 2 alcoholic drinks and the 2 non-alcoholic drinks and a soup, 1 appetizer. Well, no, that came off. A soup. I also got a sauteed veggies for the table, and everyone got an entree. It was $147. Now we did have an annual pass holder discount, which is about 10% off. So I mean, $14 off. So maybe it would have been for the three of us more like, you know, 150, 160, but really not bad. Really not bad for a high-end restaurant. But it was not. I was glad to go. I was glad that they could try it, but they're both kind of like, yeah, that needs to be one and done for the soy allergy person, because there's only a certain level of accommodation they can do in an Asian restaurant. Soy sauce is salt. It is in everything. So, you know, that is what it is. Tomorrow morning, we are going to be a party of 4 instead of a party of 3. We have a friend, Lori, who will be flying, because tonight's her wedding anniversary, so she wasn't allowed to go tonight, but she will be flying in tomorrow, and she will be joining us at Animal Kingdom. We're probably not going to rope drop, especially because we have the DAS pass, and Arleen definitely will want to do Flights of Passage, which is one of the big ones they were worried about for timing. And Expedition Everest, if we wait toward the end of the day to go on that, the line starts to get shorter, significantly shorter. So those guys are going to go on that, and I might do the water ride at that point. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But we're not going to do the rope drop at 8 a.m. We're going to be nice to ourselves. It's day 3. I mean, tomorrow we're actually really technically sleeping in and hitting the pool and stuff. But tomorrow's just going to be not rushing it. So Animal Kingdom, and then we've ordered, okay, so I think I mentioned this in the live chat. There's something called a company called Journey by the Board, and you can find them on Ears for Each Other. For those of you who don't know, Ears for Each Other is a wonderful Facebook group where people who are furloughed cast members can say, hi, this is another skill set, another service I do, another service I can offer, and people who are looking to help support them can hire them. Some of them do art, some of them do stuff. Well, these guys do meat and cheese platters, really fancy meat and cheese platters using artisanal stuff and things from the locals. So we are getting a small, like a date night one, a meat and cheese platter. I did upgrade to get the specialty wood board. They have these beautiful boards that are made by somebody local, and they're going to engrave on it. That board is going to get delivered while we're in the parks. We're going to come back to the room after Animal Kingdom, have a snack of that as sort of the beginning part of our dinner, and then we're going to head over to Three Bridges to try the gluten-free churros there, because at 11 o'clock tomorrow we will be in line waiting to get to Nomad's Lounge, because we are starting with gluten-free churros there, and I will get a taste and comparison of gluten-free churros there, and then we're going to do it again at Three Bridges. So official vlog that we'll be doing will be the comparison taste test of the two and seeing if we can figure out which one we like more, because churros, it's just an excuse to eat churros, you know that. You do, okay, just checking. We got some really good food. Okay, so you know me. Well, some of you know me more than others. What's Michelle going to do when she's wandering around a park, walking by complete strangers? She's going to offer to help them, because she does that. When we're in line, behind us, I hear this little boy just starting to cry and starting to panic, and they're directly behind us. So I said to Arleen, let me get past you. And I said, I asked what's going on. And he said, he's just really scared about the ride. I said, may I talk to him? And I said, I have been on this ride, and I have been on it 8 times at least. So I can tell you that it's not so bad. I said, let me tell you, we're gonna play a game. It's like we're the good guys, and when the good guys have to fight somebody bad, you're gonna come close to the bad people, but they're not gonna hurt you. They're not gonna hurt you. And at the end, you're gonna win. And I said that to him, and I said, I promise you, because Mom had put him on roller coasters earlier in the day and didn't really tell him, so he wasn't trusting her anymore. He was very, very concerned that, it was going to be another ride that he just wasn't ready for. And I said, I can't ride roller coasters. They make me sick. I don't go on them. But I go on this one, and this is one of my favorite things. So I will be on this ride. I promise you, I'm taking this as well. And he was, he was a little bit calmer. I very quietly leaned into Mom and I said, just so you know, there's for those of you, there's a drop at a certain point in the ride, and I let her know exactly where that was because I wanted her to be prepared so that she could be there to protect him if something did go awry, but I wanted him to have that experience. And after the ride was over, he seemed calmer after I talked to him, and as he's standing in the line, he's like, so I mean, but you're going to be the hero. You're going to be able to come out on top at the end. It's going to be really exciting. He went, well, I'm a Power Ranger. I went, well, then you got this. If you're a Power Ranger, you're going to be braver than I am. You're going to be better than I am. You're going to be fine. So we got put into different groups. At the end of the ride, we had gone out, and I saw the mom because I recognized her shirt at a distance, and I went running up to them. I went, how did he do? And she said, he doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to do it again, but he's okay. He did okay on the ride. He had 1 or 2 moments. He said, but when we got put in our separate groups, he really started to panic and he started to stress out again until he turned around and he saw that you were in a group as well. And the second he saw you there, he knew he was going to be okay. So like I wasn't lying to him. I was going to do the experience. So he trusted what I had said, and he went on the ride and he had the experience. And I talked to him afterwards and I was like, you did great. I am so proud of you. And he was so happy. And the mom was like, thank you so much for talking to him. I'm like, I understand, because sometimes it's just the unknown that scares you. And that's my big thing, like getting on the rides. It's the unknown that freaks me out or scares me or whatever. So if I have the information going into it, so I know what I can prepare my body or my brain or whatever for, I'm good. Which Randy and Dory did not do for me, for Gringotts. And everyone's different, but it was one of those like fill your heart with joy moments. And then a little bit later, I went running off to check in for a DAS while those guys were going to do something else. And again, you know me, I stop and talk to strangers, and these guys were looking at the map. What are you looking for? Oh, well, I think that's where we go get the lightsabers made. And I went, okay, well, that's where they have the kyber crystals and the pre-mades, because they were looking at Doc Ondar's. I said, are you looking for like the build your own experience? And he said, yeah. I said, oh, that's Savi's workshop. Do you have an appointment? He went, no, you have to do it like 6 days out. And I didn't know. I said, well, here's what you can do. First, when you go, tell them you're looking for scrap metal. You don't say lightsabers, which as a side note, that's what you do. You do not say lightsaber. You say scrap metal. I said, Savi's workshop, and I double checked the directions. It's right over in this place. You can always ask them. They may not have any appointments, but there might be a cancellation. You never know what's going to happen, and it doesn't hurt to ask. And I said, they were like, thank you so much, and they went on their way. But this is what I do in the parks. I make friends with strangers. I talk to people. I ask and find out, and this is what I do. It makes me so happy. It really does. Boy, my voice is tired. I drank a lot more fluids today. Really consciously tried to drink them. Speaking of which, I will be drinking more fluid now. We did Primetime Cafe today. Oh my God. The gluten-free fried chicken. Oh my God. It's an entire half a chicken. Both of us have like most of an entire chicken breast sitting in the fridge. But even the chicken breast, which is usually pretty dry, it was like so juicy. It's like I can't even quite explain it, but just moist. It was moist. It was this incredibly tender, juicy, amazing chicken. Now, for those of you watching this here, if you want to do the gluten-free fried chicken, you have to go up to them in the first thing in the morning and let them know that you're going to be ordering it when your actual reservation is. If you don't tell them in advance, it's not on the menu and you may not be able to get it. But luckily, from the gluten-free Disney site I follow on Facebook, I went up and asked, and we put 2 orders in, and we should have gotten one order because it was huge. And it came with corn, which was meh, and it came with, because we can't do mashed potatoes or anything, it did thinly sliced potatoes and carrots that were like kind of sauteed fried, really yummy. We got both desserts. The s'more looked more like a s'more this time than the last time, but it didn't taste like a marshmallow particularly well. And then the other was a kind of a gooey brownie with ice cream. They didn't think it had much chocolate flavor. To me, it did, but to each their own. But so much fun. So much fun. I do have my gluten-free chocolate chip cookie from Sprinkles, which I am now going to open because chocolate chip gluten-free cookie. This is dessert because you really have no desserts at Morimoto's for no. There was something that looked like it could have been amazing. It was peaches, like seared or burnt, not burnt, but it was like a cooked peach. Do you remember what the description was?
No, I love that. Burned peaches.
It was like, but, you know, like it had caramelized. It was supposed to be like caramelized or cooked kind of peaches. I don't remember the word. That was the peaches and ice cream and then a cake kind of thing, or it was like a cheesecake based or something. Maybe like, yeah, but we said if we could just get the ice cream. It's like if we could just get the ice cream and the other part, that would be good. We would eat that. But by the time dinner came and the number of concessions we were making with the menu and stuff, we're like, no, it's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Oh god, so good.
Dessert time.
Yeah, so good. Happy, happy, happy me. Happy gluten chocolate chip cookie. Sorry. Can you tell I'm tired? So good. Yeah, our fridge is filled with food right now. The equivalent of about half of a chicken. Brazilian cheesy bites. Lots of stuff from Erin McKenna, which are her breakfasts. 3 cupcakes that are unfortunately got a little bit smushed, but not horribly. Yours looks okay. Mine got really mushed. Which is fine. They're my cupcakes. I screwed them up. What else? What was your favorite part of today? Can I put you on camera or no? Okay. What was your favorite? Then I will just show me. What was your favorite part of today?
Oh, I know what it was.
What?
It's the thing I hadn't seen before because of the pandemic.
Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway with the actual real introduction.
That is so cool when the
Stuff
wall
happens.
blows open.
Hey, these people haven't seen that part. There's a pre-show that gets you into the official ride queue after you've been in a big queue on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. And when it was open for a week, and then the pandemic hit. And then when they reopened, they didn't open the pre-show because it's all these people sitting in a room and they were worried about the flow of traffic, etc. So it was a straight line in, a straight shoot in, the same way that like Gringotts and all of those things are not doing the full thing right now. And they started it like last week. Like the Haunted Mansion queue is now back to doing the stretching room and all of that stuff. So it was a really awesome kind of amazing thing. So actually most of what I filmed was watching their faces, although I did actually watch the bit to see when the technical thing happened because I wanted to know technically how they did it. And I think I did put it on the vlog. I might not put that in the vlog because I think there's a magic to that and I want to see let people get surprised, but I wanted it for my records, and I may put part of it in, I don't know. But it was awesome. I'm glad you liked that. What are you eating? Strawberry cupcake?
Mm-hmm. It's called a strawberry bomb.
A strawberry bomb. So it's got strawberry icing and then kind of a vanilla ice cream and a strawberry.
There's a little bit of strawberry goo in the middle. But the cupcake tastes like a cinnamon toast crunch or a cinnamon coffee cake.
Okay.
It's interesting.
Is it a good interesting or just interesting?
It's a good interesting, but I was hoping for more of a strawberry
like a shortcake, like an area.
They do their version of strawberry shortcake, which is very not shortcake and very huge.
Oh yeah.
So I was hoping this would be a smaller version of the strawberry shortcake.
Can you put the cupcake in view? You don't have to be on view, but you can put the cupcake in view.
I don't want to get
okay. So
stuff on you.
Go up to the little green dot.
Up to the green dot.
So that's the cupcake. You show the top if you can. So that's the cupcake she's eating. Okay. See, you didn't have to show up on screen. So now you know what she's talking about. So yeah, so we will show you churros tomorrow. I know there was an animal thingy you wanted. The live streaming the safari I know doesn't work because it's way too bouncy. But we will definitely try to get the things that you guys wanted. I'm going to call it a night. I have some math to do. We mathed earlier. I have to still math. I hope you guys are having a great week. It's Thursday, so tomorrow's Friday. Our group becomes 4, and then it will go back to 3 for the weekend, but it will be a slightly different 3. So much opportunity, so much fun ready to have. So I will talk to you guys soon, all right? And I don't have a tagline. Singing hey ho, a maiden's life, 1, 2, 3. Hey ho, a maiden's life, won't you drink with me?